Brought to you by Xander Insurance. Compare rates from top term life insurance companies in seconds at Xander.com.
So this coming weekend, we've got my mother-in-law moving in with us.
You sound stoked about it, man.
Well, I'm trying to not have it affect me financially, not have it affect our marriage.
You sound like a puppy whose tail stopped wagging.
Yeah.
Just, my mother-in-law.
So
Okay.
why is she moving in? What's going on?
What's the impetus for this?
She's had some substance abuse issues,
Okay.
and we have convinced her to sell her condo, so she's at the point where she can walk away, pay all her debt, and not owe anybody anything. She'll probably have a few $1,000s to her name, so she won't be hurt that way. So we're trying to help out and do the right thing, and then...
Is she working?
No.
Did
she hasn't worked since October.
Did she get help for the substance?
That's been a thing too. It's kind of voluntary, so there hasn't been any progress there.
What do you mean voluntary?
Well, I don't think they can make you go into a program. You have to do it on your own.
But that would, I mean, if someone is moving into my house who has a history of substance abuse, there's no way I'm letting him in the front door unless there's clear progress towards healing, aka she is in a program, she's in AA, rehab, whatever it may be in her situation.
Yeah. Do you have kids in the house?
We have 2 kids, yes.
That's a no for me, dog.
Yeah.
That's a no even for your mother-in-law. I guess that's the biggest thing I'm wrestling with. It's my wife's mother, so
yeah, I mean, you're creating an unsafe environment at that point.
What's the nature of the substance? Is it like alcohol abuse? Is she on like opioids? Like
hard
what is
drugs?
It? No, it's alcohol abuse.
Okay.
I think that this is hard. Okay, so I don't want to say anything. I'm not trying to be trite here, but alcohol, there's an expression of that, right? When she's under the influence of that, and she has not said that she wants help with it. So you have to know that she's going to be in your environment under the influence of alcohol. And I don't know how she expresses that. Is it anger? Is it rage? Does she get really quiet? I don't know what that is, but you now know that your kids are going to experience that as well. So that's the part where unless she had said, I would like to get help, I would like to go to rehab, that could paint a different picture, but she has not said that. So part of me wonders if you guys are not letting consequences associated with her actions hit her so that she might then say, I do need help. And I wish Dr. John was here. Matter of fact, if he's around here, roll him in. But,
John, come on in. But no,
do you see what I'm
there
saying?
needs to be a clear plan here of saying, hey, there's going to be a clear sobriety expectation. We need to have a plan. What happens if there is a relapse? We need to talk about all of this up front before any of this happens.
Yeah, we've had that discussion about sobriety and being in the house. I'm worried it's going to fail pretty quick. Well,
because she's not she's not shown that she can do that.
Is she
correct?
Willing and able to work?
I want to say yes, but I mean, the fact that she's been unemployed for, almost a full year now makes me question. Otherwise, I mean, a lot of it for me...
I mean, that would be another expectation. Hey, you're going to be working 40 hours a week if you're going to be living with us while staying completely sober.
Yeah.
Otherwise, what are we doing all day?
Mother-in-law and I was completely detached from the situation, it would be a lot easier for me to make the call of it being a no. But like you said, it's a tough situation, and I want to not be like, I don't know.
It's not you being a jerk. It's you setting the boundaries, and if she can't adhere to the boundaries, then that's her opting out.
But why does she have to live with you? I understood her selling off the house to get out of debt. Why can't she now go to an apartment and you guys say, okay, we took you had a couple thousand left off of the sale of your house after paying off your debt. That's your, down payment on your apartment, first and last month's rent. And then, Mom, it's up to you to keep this thing rolling. You got a fridge full of food. You got this. It's up to you to keep it rolling. What does her living with you do? Because you guys are not addiction specialists. So what does that, I'm trying to understand, what does her living with you provide for her other than
a roof over her head?
But she can have a roof over her head.
In theory, but she hasn't been able to maintain a job since past October.
So
she's on the path of homelessness at this point.
But has she ever gotten that close to where it's like, I'm on the street? Do you think that she'll let herself get that close?
I honestly don't know. I guess we haven't gone that route of just saying good luck.
You may have to see, because if she's given, okay, your debt's gone, here's your apartment, this is a rent that you can afford if you just go out and grab a job at Walmart. Everything is here, and you've gone over the budget. Here's what you need to earn. Here's some of the places that you can apply. It's up to you, Mom, to go, like, maybe you fund her first month, and it's like, it's up to you to keep this going, versus you just giving her. Does that make sense? And you're also putting your family in a very precarious situation.
Yeah, I would not do some kind of handshake
deal. We're enabling in a way.
Well, what I would do personally, and this is not to be cruel, but I would have her sign a house rules and sobriety agreement that has very clear stipulations, very clear checkpoints as to what's going to happen and what happens if she doesn't comply. And that's just to be kind, because you've probably heard this phrase: to be unclear is to be unkind. To make up rules on the fly and kick her out when she's like, "Whoa, I didn't know." And so just lay it all out there and say, if you're going to move in with us, it's going to be you have 30 days to get a full-time job. If you don't, you're going to need to go find your own place. That's it. And if you don't remain sober if there's alcohol in this house, you're out.
If you come home drunk, you're out.
Game over. And then it's up to her. She's a grown woman who makes her own decisions. It's not you being cruel. It's you saying, here are the rules so that we can create a safe environment for our family, which is your priority.
Yep.
And your wife needs to be on board with this too. It can't be like they're ganging up on you and they don't agree. You and your wife need to be in total alignment walking into this as a united front.
Yep. And I guess that's my biggest fear. I feel like this is going to go bad in some sort of way. And I just don't know which way it's going to go bad. And we've had a great marriage so far, and I don't want it to be affected by somebody else's poor decisions.
Listen, I'll be honest with you. I think I'm willing to stand on business that I don't think I would bring her in. I think a caveat to me bringing her in and doing George's deal would be you must go through rehab first. That would be okay. Mom-in-law, if you do that, you can come stay with us. And then when you come stay with us, here are the rules. But I don't think I could, like you said, invite that level of chaos, like you said, because it will affect your marriage. It will affect what your kids see. Like that is, I feel like you got to hit this rehab first, and then we can talk about it.
And your spidey sense is tingling. That's all very valid. And if your wife disagrees with this, I think she's kind of a little starry-eyed by the situation, just wanting to help her mom because she's a sweet daughter. But you guys need to be united on this. There's going to be a lot of discussions, a lot of homework, figuring out, okay, what does this contract say? What must be true for her to live with us? And if she doesn't comply, that's her opting out. You gave her the choice, but we're not just going to give her carte blanche to do what she wants in our house and invite crazy in when we've got young kids. No, thank you.
If anyone depends on your income, you need affordable term life. Never cash value insurance. Visit Xander.com today for quotes.